Hi, my name is Shane McClellan, and tonight I will be presenting you with parents' rights and special education. Um, Parents possess what children lack in maturity, experience, and the capacity for judgment required to make difficult decisions. So parents are under the obligation to preserve, nourish, and educate their children. So parents have the obligation to protect and make the decisions that for children that they are unable to make for themselves. What is the IDEA? That's the Individuals with Disabilities Educational Act of 1975. This is a public law 94 1-142 Education for All Handicapped Children Act of 1975. This law mandates the role of parents as equal partners in making educational decisions for their children, empowers parents to become educational advocates for their children. So who is a parent? What is the definition of a parent? A parent is a biological parent, an adopted parent, a legal guardian, or educational advocate appointed by a court, or a person acting as a parent, such as a grandparent, a step-parent, or other relative who is legally responsible for the welfare of a child. Under special education, what are your rights as a parent? You have the right to look at your child's educational records. You have someone explain the records to you if you request. So if you're not understanding what the records are saying, have somebody that's there to explain them to you. You have the right to ensure written permission is given to you before any formal evaluation is started on your child. You have the right to receive written notice prior to any changes in placement for your child as far as special education services. You have the right to confidentiality of all records of your child. You have the right to complete an evaluation of your child and to receive the results of the evaluation. You have a right to be involved in the development of your child's individualized educational plan or their IEP. You have the right to mediation and due process if the differences regarding your child's services cannot be resolved, and you have the right to refuse any part of the services or the entire special education services being provided to your child. So you are the decision maker in your child's services or educational plan. Parents must give consent in writing for the following actions: for an initial evaluation, for all reevaluations that happen at least every 3 years, provisions of services to IEP, changes in placement in the IEP, adding or deleting of services, invitations of outside agencies to IEP meetings, and use of Medicaid services. What are the school's responsibilities? Provide copy of parents' rights at least once a year, provide written notice for a proposed action or evaluation of a student, an explanation as to why the school is proposing the action or the evaluation, and a written description of the proposed evaluation or action, and then a written description of the other options that were considered and why they were rejected. When a child turns 18, the student is of the age of majority and all the parental rights transferred to the student. The school must notify the student and the parents on or before the student's 17th birthday that the student will have these rights at the age of 18. A written copy of the parent's rights and procedural safeguards will be given to the parent a minimum of one time a year upon initial referral or parent request for evaluation. Upon filing for due process hearing, the school must take all necessary steps to ensure the parents understand the information of the notice. So it's the school's responsibility to make sure that you understand what's going on with your child and what they're providing you. It's vital that parents know that and understand their rights, and they become a strong advocate in order for their child to get the best education possible. And here are the references for my presentation. Thank you for your time and have a great evening.